Greetings, everyone. Please come in and sit down. I want everyone to take a deep breath into your lower abdomen. Close your eyes. And then let the day go. Wonderful. Wonderful. Welcome. I'm going to talk to you today about a Tao Chang. And I'm going to show you how it can be used to transform any aspect of your life. I used a Tao Chang when I had a serious health condition. So I'm going to show you today. My name's Terry Nucina. I worked for many years as a security consultant, and I was very privileged to be taught by some of the best top covert operatives in the world, in the security world. I learned what true heroes really are. And they were willing to give their lives. They were willing to serve people unconditionally. It's an amazing quality. Then I met Dr. and Master Zhigang Sha about 20 years ago, and I saw this same quality in him. He too was willing to give to others and serve unconditionally. He's a true hero. He's also a great humanitarian, and he has many credentials. He's a Western medicine doctor trained in China. He's a traditional Chinese medicine doctor. He's a world-renowned acupuncturist for his incredible methods for helping people with deafness. He has many disciplines, was the top Qigong Grandmaster of the world, Grandmaster of Tai Chi, Qigong, Feng Shui, I Ching, many disciplines. A multiple lineage holder. He's even the 373rd lineage holder of Peng Zhu, The Secrets of Immortality. And he's been writing many books for many years where he is revealing all this sacred, secret wisdom, much of which has been kept secret for thousands of years. I was fascinated by this. I saw that when he taught and when he gave, it came from this beautiful quality of love and forgiveness, these most beautiful qualities. And he too wanted to change the world, but using his heart. I was very touched. So I started to learn from him, and one of the things that I learned was about the Tao Chang. And I'm going to share that with you today. What is the Tao Chang? Well, first of all, we have to understand that everyone and everything has a frequency and a vibration, positive and negative. The positive ones are higher and the negative ones are lower. Now, when we talk about the Tao, we're talking about the ultimate source, our creator. And this creator carries a most positive field of love and light with the most pure qualities of nature and the highest frequencies and vibrations. And when we are connected to the Tao, we are healthy, our lives are balanced, things go very well. But when we're disconnected from the Tao, we could have sicknesses or challenges in our life. So Master Sha's techniques help us reconnect and realign to receive the source, love, and light, and restore our health and flourishing in any aspect of our life, every aspect of our life. So one of the things I learned about the Tao was it's the way of all life. And so we have to understand there are universal laws and principles. One of them is the law of Shen Qi Jing, the universal law of Shen Qi Jing. It's an information system. So what is Shen? Shen is information. Information defines everything and everyone, what we're all about. So the Shen also includes the heart and the mind. So the information is key. Master Sha says, if you want to transform the heart, the information first, and then the mind and body will follow. The information is in us. It's in our essence. It's our soul. So transform the soul first, then the mind and the body will follow. So Shen is the lead, and the information is the lead. So the information leads the heart, which receives the information, and the heart leads the mind that processes the information, and then it becomes actioned into something through energy, which is qi. And then it is manifested into something tangible, like what we see and we touch and we feel. And that's matter, which is Jing. So that is Shen, Qi, and Jing. But the information is the lead. So we want to get more of the qualities that help us transform our negative messages, our negative Shen Qi Jing, to positive Shen Qi Jing. And we've learned that the Tao source has the ultimate, most pure positive qualities. So that's what we want. How do we do that? Well, Master Sha has taught us. So he's created many methods, one of which is a Tao Chang. These are many different techniques. Tao Chang is the one we're going to refer to today. So Tao Chang is a Tao calligraphy field. It's a Tao source field. So it's made up of all these qualities. How? Well, first of all, what's a calligraphy? Many cultures draw calligraphies, and they're a form of art. But in this case, we're going to refer to Chinese calligraphy. Chinese calligraphy, well, with the words of Chinese, it's written with many strokes. But this is written in what's called EBC one-stroke oneness writing, meaning all those strokes are joined together and written in one stroke. EBC one-stroke writing. Now, what Master Sha does is when he writes this EBC oneness writing, he taps into the purest qualities of the source, the Tao, and he channels that into his writing, into the calligraphies. Now, it's a Tao calligraphy. So the Tao Chang, which is a Tao calligraphy, is a Tao Shen Qi Jing field, which is the purest Shen Qi Jing field. And with, remember, these 10 pure natures, love, forgiveness, compassion, light, harmony, humility, flourishing, 10 of the greatest qualities, the purest qualities. And he transforms our blockages and our negative Shen Qi Jing into positive Shen Qi Jing. So this is, because it's coming from our creator, the source, it has unlimited potential, unlimited possibilities, and it's done remotely. So one of the fastest ways and deepest ways is through tracing the calligraphy, writing calligraphy, and chanting. So what you trace, what you write, and what you chant is what you become. Now, Master Sha says, if you want to know if a pear is sweet, taste it. Would you like to learn how to do it? Would you like to try? Let's try it now. Okay, so I'm going to show you one of these EBC Tao source calligraphies. This is a Tao Chang calligraphy. So it's got that field in it, all those pure qualities. And when we do these 6 power techniques, we're going to release it to our area of choice. So everybody, pick one area that you'd like to transform. Maybe it's you have a sickness, some pain. Maybe it's in your finances, a relationship. Choose one. And the first power is the soul power. Remember, the soul is the boss. So we're going to say hello. That's our say hello soul power. Dear the soul of the Da I, this says greatest love Da I, of the Da I calligraphy. We love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Please send your positive, highest, purest qualities, Shen Qi Jing qualities, to the area that we have requested, as is appropriate for everybody who's here. You just request. Now we're going to do body power. Body power is where you put your hands, is where you receive the benefits. So if it's my shoulder pain, I'll put my hand on my shoulder. If it's a relationship or finances, put it on your lower abdomen. Now, breath power. I want you to breathe. Relieve the stress. Let it go. Just breathe into the area of your request. Think of all the positive frequency and vibration that you're bringing in. And let out all the negative. Whew. Okay? That's breath power. Now, mind power. That's a creative visualization. So I want you to visualize what your request is in its beautiful, perfect state. So if it's shoulder that it's painful, feel it relieved. Imagine it relieved in your mind. That's mind power. Now we're going to talk about sound power. Sound power, what you chant is what you become. So we're going to chant one of these greatest qualities, greatest love. So you chant to yourself, I'll chant out loud. And then there's the next power, which is so important. It's the tracing power. What you trace is what you become. So we're going to trace this calligraphy while you're doing all those other things I mentioned, right? Creative visualization, okay? And the sound silently. And I'm going to trace with you. Put your 5 fingers together. They represent all those 5 elements we learned about last week in traditional Chinese medicine. We talked about that. So put your 5 fingers together and trace. Greatest love, unconditional love, melts all blockages, purifies my heart and soul. Die, greatest love, melts all blockages, purifies my heart and soul. I would recommend you did that for at least 5 minutes at a time. And if you have a life-threatening or chronic condition, do it for a few hours at a time. That's what I did for my health condition, and it transformed. Took a little time, but I did it every day, and it transformed all my blood levels back to normal again. So you can do it too. So then we say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. Gong song, gong song, gong song. Respectfully return. So how do you feel? Did you feel anything from that? You felt warm? Wonderful. You felt peace? Wonderful. You saw the light? Oh, good for you. Good for you. You didn't feel anything? That's okay too. You might feel something later. You'll let me know, okay? Wonderful. So next week on Tuesday, we're having a very special thing Tuesday night. You know, as a certified Tao master from the Tao Canopy, Dr. and Master Zhigang Shah has given us the authority to remotely transmit a Tao Shen Shi Jing golden light field, a golden light ball and golden liquid spring for your request. This is a permanent transmission that you can call upon anytime, anywhere. Very special. So I'm going to demonstrate that next week on Tuesday. So make sure you don't miss it. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.